G'day boys and girls, Matsy here, Silly Swagman, joint with Luke, the bearded bushranger, the ginger nut bearded bushranger some might say. And we're about to step off on what Luke's teed up for us, pretty much the most savage hike in Victoria, or one of, called the Viking Circuit. It's roughly 40 Ks, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, some real tight ridge lines, pretty much some unmarked track as well. So it's going to be an interesting 4 days, we're out here 3 nights. I think it's time we hit the trail, mate. What do you reckon?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go. We're actually up in the Alps here, so there's going to be some spectacular scenery, that's for sure. What have we stumbled onto here, mate?
Paradise.
Yep, so we'll be hiking out onto that, which is the Viking. That pointy one on the right, or the one in the distance?
The big pointy one.
Wow. And then on this side, which we'll also be crossing today, a cross-cut saw ridge. Easy trip though, just a casual one. Off we go on an adventure. Look at this magic. This is nature, baby. Come get some. This is a big cooee moment out there, hey?
Oh man. Should I do it?
Mm.
Cool.
That's so funny. So as I said, it's called the Viking Circuit Trail. Basically, we're going to end up on this very narrow ridge over here, the cross-cut saw. Follow that around. We'll end up staying on top of Mount Speculation is where we'll spend tonight. Make our way down. Where do you think we'll camp the second night?
Depends how bad the weather is. If it's gale force winds in the little saddle there, but it'd be pretty nice to camp on top of the Viking as well.
But yeah, either way, down into the saddle, up to the top of the Viking that you can see out there, and then down that ridge line, back to the car.
Well, first to a river and then
First to a river.
1,000 meters of vertical ascent.
To the crosscut. Feels like we're in the Scottish Highlands or something, hey? So we've picked up a little bit of elevation, fairly steep going, but nothing too crazy. But just beautiful scenery the whole way. Really gonna enjoy this hike, at least until the last couple of days. How's that? Wow. I believe we might be on the highest point of this ridge, do you think?
Oh, maybe.
This is hands down the prettiest patch of wilderness I've ever been in, for sure. Stick with me, kids, you'll be alright, I keep telling them. Let's go, Lukey boy, chop chop. There's the Viking just looming in the distance there. It just looks so nice through here with the way the sun's breaking through these gums. Looks like a bunch of little stone seats here.
Oh, nice.
Sit on the grass, rest your back up against those rocks, and then
This is epic.
look out at that.
Wow.
Oh brother, looks like pretty steep down section to go all the way down and then all the way back up. Mate. Oh no. Oh hell. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Nice bit of downhill for the boys.
Oh, these knees ain't getting any younger.
No, they are not, sir. Just gnarly, gnarlier and gnarlier and gnarlier. A lot greener through here, it's really nice. Temperature's dropped off a little bit too, now we're out of the sun, bit of shade.
Who put this here?
We like to catch him in the bad spots. Get it? We did it. Oh, Who even knows how far off we are now? Who cares? Let's keep walking. One foot in front of the other. Oh, what do we have here? This looks like a bloody magical campground. Bit of hard slog, hey brother?
Water break.
Water break. Oh, another spot up over there through the trees. Wow. Mate. Someone's left some kindling there ready to start a new fire. Just these gums, it's so damn magic. Anyway, have some drink. Have some drink, have some water. Top of Mount Buggery, apparently. I can see why. Luke's just texting his girlfriend. Boys trip, what's he doing? Red alert, red alert, red alert. We're about to step off again and try and get up this much larger ascent. Get the choppers ready, boys.
Ready, back, ready.
Oh, that's what we got to get up top
Surely
of.
not. Is that it? No,
Maybe you're wrong. Maybe that's not what we have to get up.
That's a big bloody mountain.
Filming. Damn.
Really?
Oh.
Maybe it is, but we probably take this
Size of that bloody mosquito, mate.
No, it is.
I just skipped all of that descent, and this is the descent ground, and now
This is ground zero.
this is ground zero, and now we begin the upness. Begin the upness. The colours of the country.
Colours on my face.
I love a sunburnt face.
Maybe one shade of colour on my face right now. Lobster red.
Agony. Sorry to make you have to stop there, mate, but
No, it's all good.
yeah, we just came from up there already. Crazy. Pick your sticks up, mate. Time to go. Let's go. Once a jolly swagman didn't make it.
on the Australian Alps.
On the move. Yeah, a bit of smoke down there from some burn-offs. Be interesting to see what it looks like from the top. The walls of Mordor. We've got to get over that, brother. Bit of climb. Easy. I won't be relying on that until I can see where it's tied off to. This is gnarly. And up and up, and up and up. Go easy, go easy.
Oh, come on, struggle straight.
Where you getting there, mate?
Is that the summit?
I don't want to say yes in case it isn't.
No.
How, mate? Still got to go up there. Up onto that. Easy. I'm not bothered. Simple. Here we have the wild Luke. Pondering life and the meaning of existence.
I'm speculating on Mount Speculation.
Oh! Yes, he is.
Horizontal?
Yep. Straight down. Don't go off edge there. The last few sections to get up to the top of Mount Speculation.
Hardest 600 metres of my life.
Nearly there, mate. Yeah.
There.
Look at all the wildflowers here, so pretty. Ah, the walls of Jerusalem. Another climb, mate, I'm sorry to say it. The gates of hell. None shall pass but us. We did it. We did it. Oh, sorry, mate. This guy looks, he looks absolutely shattered.
Frodo when he's back. But I can carry you, Mr. Frodo. Come on. Now this is actually easier.
Then walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you can use all four.
Climbing up the ladder, hey.
Yeah. He's done it. He did it.
Oh yeah!
We did it!
Oh,
We did it!
almost there.
We're so almost there. The last hurrah, mate.
Yep.
Hold up. First we pass up the gates of hell, now we pass through the gates of heaven.
Look at this.
A couple
Enter
of
paradise.
beautiful gum trees, snow gums, a couple of big boulders. Into paradise. We made it, mate. To the victor go the spoils!
Woohoo!
I need to sit. I've been staring at this gum tree for so long from the bottom. I just gotta... Oh, mate. Nice cleared area here for a safe campfire. That was Mount Buggery. We weren't even there that long ago. Crazy.
Yeah.
The battered bushranger. Firewood time, let's go. We're just out here collecting firewood and Lukey's up on this mountain and starts calling out like an absolute madman, says, get up here with your camera. Sunset is looking beautiful. As the sun begins to set on this first day of our adventure, it's a beautiful reminder that these moments don't last forever. You work for it and you cherish it, and you never take it for granted.
So here in Australia we have a thing called the cooee call, and when you go up in the mountains and you get a lot of echo, you do a big cooee and you hear the cooee go right through the mountains. So I'm going to try and do a big one. Go on, Matty. Oh, that's so good. It's like the mountains talking back to you.
No. I want to do one more with the camera going the other direction. Last one, I think because the mic is so powerful and it'll face into the mountains, it might be even better.
Let the wind carry it.
Let the wind carry it.
Yeah.
I like that. Wow!
It like did a little
You can hear it
skim
going
off there, and then
Oh.
was sick.
Yes. I'd say nature emergency, but this whole day has been a nature emergency.
Oh man.
Yeah, get ready started. Nice.
Put this one on the side so it dries out. It feels a bit moist.
Not a bad camp spot, hey?
Really good camp spot.
Not bad at all.
Definitely up there.
Yep. Nearly time for a hot chockey, mate. Nearly time for a hot chockey. Good stuff. Boom, boom. Thick and dense milk. Yeah, look at the flame. Ready. Bottoms up, crew. Oh. Words cannot describe how good hot chocolate is up here in this cold right now. Alright mate, talk us through what we got going on here for dinner.
We have some freshly shot venison from my farm property.
Nice. Some off-grid
Oh, dude.
potatoes and saltbush. That's going to be a really nice meal altogether. Go get the taters on. Saltbush taters.
Whoops.
Oh, oh,
Oops.
thank you.
Oh, yes, please.
More than a couple, mate. Let me do one in here.
Easy work, lady.
Thank you.
I did have a little fork.
It's rock solid. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
No worries, mate. Bit burnt, but...
Very dry, but very tasty.
Sorry, mate. Like,
so good.
Massively overdid that steak.
No. Oh, chopping board's melting.
Oh no, get it!
What an idiot.
Oh no, the
Gone.
broccolini's in the dirt.
Oh, round 2 is much better.
Yeah, definitely. Not burnt.
No.
Yeah, that's what you want. A juicy steak.
Good morning. Let's see what we've got out there, hey?
Oh, my finger.
We'll be on here. That sounds hot to me. Another one.
Coffee.
Like it when all that steam's coming off it.
Nothing better.
I just can't get over the fact that we came from over there.
Nutsy, just think 1 year ago you were working a bloody office job.
Dude, I had a dream about that. Not last night, but the night before. I had a dream that I was still at that job. And I was like, well, what happened? Wait, wasn't everything going well?
You check up on your YouTube channel, it's gone.
Oh, it was such
what a nightmare.
It was such an intense one too. Okay, we're all packed away. Left some firewood there for the next people. Lukey sorted out the fireplace. Threw some water on it, mixed it around. No embers flying out of that thing. Where's next, mate?
Get some water. Otherwise we're going to die.
That's right, we definitely need to get some water. So there's actually a campground that is sitting right on the creek that we missed a turn off to. I wasn't aware of it, so we're gonna have to go down this way to the creek. How you feel about this one, mate?
It's fun.
Let's go. I'll see you at the bottom. That's a little bit gnarly.
Beautiful.
Oh mate, it's pretty down there.
This is a fuzzy style.
The rainforest. Crystal clear. You all filled up, mate?
Filled up.
We head up. Right on the money. Stick with me, kid, you'll be alright. Mate, we know what downhill means, don't we? Okay, we're just walking down into Catherine Saddle right now. A little bit of a campground around here. So we're going to stop in here, have something to drink, have a little bit of chocky, maybe a trail bar, and then we'll head up to Mount Despair.
So the chocolate will hopefully starve away the despair as we climb Mount Despair.
Crispy brownie milk chocolate. Yes, please. Bottoms up. Heading through a nice patch of, I think, what's black wattle, and these pretty ferns here. Very, very steep going. Luke thinks it's pretty too. He just doesn't have the words for it.
I'm doing good. It's just the swag strap's giving me a bit of grief.
Yeah, I bet. I bloody...
I have to adjust it so it's not on the collarbone all the time.
I do not envy that position. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is a pretty windy day. Expected to get a lot worse this afternoon. But I can hear a lot of movement up in the trees, and you can see there's loads of fallen branches and trees, so got to definitely keep your wits about you. So I believe what gum trees tend to do around summertime as it starts to heat up is they stop feeding water to, you know, their branches, their extremities, and they try to preserve it in their trunks, and that's why a lot of the branches dry out and become widow makers and will just fall to the ground, so the trees can ultimately survive the warmer months. believe we may be at the top of Mount Despair. We've done it again!
Oh yeah!
We've done it again!
Do not despair on Mount Despair.
Beauty! Ooh, spiky bush on the bum, there we go. Oh. Alright, we got some more Lamington flavoured nut and fruit trail mix, and then I just gave some biltong.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Sharing's caring. Back we go!
You did that way too enthusiastically. Flung it over your back.
So now we are on our way to the Viking Saddle, where we'll spend the night, weather the storm, and then we will crack on up to the Viking tomorrow morning. And the terrain changes all over again. Just big grassy, open forest. Just a bit of a lookout over here. And ain't she stunning? Hike along this. We'll camp down in the saddle and then hike up to the Viking there tomorrow morning. The Viking, very slippery there.
For sure.
Woo. Up we go. Looks different through here, hey?
It does. Damp and wet.
Yeah. It's becoming more and more evident that not quite as many people do this full circuit up to the Viking, because the trail's not as clear and it's a lot more overgrown, which is why we come.
Oh, there you are.
Over this way, buddy.
Yeah, sure.
It's prehistoric, eh? Really pretty wildflowers here. Really pretty. What's that? You think the Viking doesn't look too bad anymore?
Pretty simple, really. Just a hop and a skip.
Big old circuit. Downhill, mate.
Oh, you can't take the smile from my face.
Ah, the last bit of uphill is done. We're heading down into the saddle to find camp, and it's only just hitting 2 p.m. This is happy days now. I'm glad they cleared that. This has been a very slow and arduous descent, and it is very steep. Oh, we're gonna climb that in the morning.
Holy moly, that's quite high.
Don't think about it, that's tomorrow's problem. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I can't tell you how good this feels. Lukey boy is gonna be happy. We did it, mate.
That's a sight for sore eyes.
Have you ever felt so grateful to be seeing a campground?
Wow.
Been a really big day, and it's only 2:30, and we've got a massive climb up the top of the Viking starting tomorrow morning. So I must say it's probably going to be pretty cruisy on our end. We're just going to enjoy camp, have a fire, and get a good night's sleep. There's this little cozy spot behind this boulder. Nice, mate.
I'm just testing my little mozzie net. So if I want to have a mozzie net, I've got this little clip here.
Windstorm safe.
I think so. There we go, look at that.
I'm so cooked, hey? I'm so cooked right now. So I've just come over to the centre of the fire to put all the kindling down, and the mound of coals is so tall that I decided to, you know, try and spread it out a little bit. And I've just started to unbury all this bloody shit paper, like literally right in the middle of the bloody fireplace. Who hikes all the way out here
What happened?
and does that. Like, just burn it. If you're gonna put it there, if you're gonna bury it under there, just burn it. Someone has literally done a shit in the fireplace. I hate that so much. In the middle of the one place you know people are going to be standing around.
They're cooking their food and
they didn't even do a good job. It was literally just beneath the first layer of coals. Mate, just...
I don't understand that.
Luke's just had to scoop it and go chuck it in the bush, because if I ever caught someone doing that. Cheers to you, Joe. This is a home brew of, what is it, the blueberry rum. Cheers, mate. And cheers to all of you. That is actually delicious. Well done, mate. Well done. And thank you. So windy all night last night. Gale force winds.
Get this fire going for us.
Oh, mate.
Matty stored the firewood away last night, so
Yeah.
I had some dry stuff.
That's it, mate. How'd you sleep?
Oh, well, I survived.
Hammered down rain and just gale force wind, hey. It's pretty nuts. Fire time, coffee time, spam time.
Yeah.
Thank you, fireman. Sun behind me. Sun, coffee, and the sounds of birds in the morning. It really is the small pleasures in life that keep me coming back to the bush.
Yep. I don't want to finish my coffee.
Wha-bam! Oh, that's bloody charcoal already. That's because that's direct fire. Spam's almost ready, mate.
Bit of an ominous looking day ahead of us.
Sure is. We'll chuck on the packs, chuck on the swag, and start this ascent, which is going to be only 1 kilometre, believe it or not, up to the Viking top there, but pretty much vertical. Pretty much vertical. Tell you what, I'm glad everything's super lightweight. And off we go to become Vikings. I've just acquired myself a walking stick early on after being inspired by Luke using his tripod as one. I think it's definitely going to be much appreciated. Okay, I've already broken out into this opening. Hasn't been too bad, hey?
It's been great.
Especially once getting these sticks. It's been happy days with the walking sticks. Up we go. Up we go. Been sort of wondering why this place is called the Viking this whole time, well, Luke looked up, he's like, oh, how nice does that rock face look with the sun hitting it? And I was looking at it, I'm like, it kind of looks like a Viking face. And the more we've looked at it, yeah, you can sort of see two there.
There's two. That's why last night felt spooky.
Yeah.
The Viking mountain was just staring down at us all night.
We come in peace. Do not send us to Valhalla.
Mount Howard, Crosscut Saw, Mount Buggery, Mount Speculation,
Yep.
Mount Despair. That's the Razor over there, and then down into the Viking Saddle. What a view.
Mate. Pretty awesome. Anyway, stop getting emotional and get up this bloody thing. I'm not there yet.
Matty, you reckon this is the way?
Up he goes.
Ooh, there's a bit of a slip on that, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty precarious.
How good's this rock here?
About to find out. This is where good mates will give each other a hand, but we're too busy doing YouTube. I guess the chimney's up through that way.
The Viking gates, the gates to Valhalla.
The gates to Valhalla.
Looks like it.
And then up here, you see this marker, and that must be the chimney. It's time to crawl. It's time to crawl and climb and everything in between. Just be careful, there's a few loose ones under me. Okay. Mate, I hope these boulders don't come crumbling down. How you feeling, mate? You ready?
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely gotta use this. That's for sure. Phew. Hope that tree's lodged in there nicely.
Me too.
Oh, it's easy enough. Like bloody army days, mate. I'll go up over this way.
Oh yeah.
You! I'll say hello to you.
He's left me here. Where are you, Matsy?
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
We did it with pack on.
All right.
Wasn't difficult at all. All right, mission accomplished. Pack's on, let's get to the top.
Matsy was here.
We were here. The boys were here. Off we go. Up. Look at this, looks like it's paved like a road. Like an old Viking road. I don't know if they paved roads. Making things up. Fireplace here.
Wow.
Not too bad a spot there, hey?
Awesome spot.
Awesome. I'm gonna go up this view. Mate, you can see all the way out. Stunning. Oh, wait till you see this. Boys and girls, it's the edge of the earth. We've done it again. Mate, that is special. Look at it. Gotta get out here. Nestle into Mother Nature's bosom. Nature emergency, nature emergency. Fat rainbow from the Viking. Oh, he never made it. He never made it. Oh, mate. Oh. Holy Jerusalem. Rainbow. Can you see rainbow? You can. So many nature emergencies out here on this hike. Beautiful rainbow. This is one of those moments where, as someone who likes to film and share their adventures and the places that they see with their audience, it just, you can't stop. You can't stop running around with a camera because it's so beautiful everywhere you look. And like, hey, look how majestic that ginger bloke over there looks. Look at that backdrop, mate. He's all, oh my gosh, it's snowing. Oh, oh dude, it's literally snowing. Nature, baby, you gotta come get some.
Stand there for a sec. Where you were?
Just interrupted my shot, mate.
Oh, well, I'm trying to get a thumbnail, mate.
Oh, you want a thumbnail back this way?
It's fine.
Oh, mate, the issues of filming with another YouTuber. It's all fun and games. How's that? Bit of a sun shower.
Yeah, I saw
That is not the way. I was about to walk down off edge. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see all this snow just flying down there through the valley.
I've got
That-
a few shots, a few thumbnails. I'm going to enjoy a drink of water.
Do that, mate. If you ever doubt the authenticity of how I feel when I'm on camera, when something magic is happening, like snow falling right now,
What?
this is a legitimate emotion right now. I love this stuff. Oh man,
The tiniest little flakes, but it gets you so excited.
I live for these moments, hey. Had a beautiful time here, warmed up with the sun. It's saying that it's pretty much a 5.5 kilometre straight descent down. It's very steep going down to the Wanangata River, which is where we'll set up camp for tonight. A lot of the comments on the All Trails app and have basically said that not a whole lot of trail, so got to keep your wits about you. And some people have even said allow for up to 4 hours to get to the bottom. So it's going to be slow going.
We'll do it in 1 hour.
1 hour, off we go, come on. Got the Garmin in reach, ready to roll.
Before I walk, what way are we going, Matthew?
Already lost.
We're going that way.
Already lost. Quite thick, we've started the actual descent now. And very, very lightly marked trail. There's a few little ribbons on trees now and again. But, I mean, basically we're just going directly down this ridge to the river. So just turning around, because I just noticed, I was like, we're about to, you know, it's about to get a whole lot steeper, and it looks like, I thought we were meant to be going up. So put out the old trail apps. The thing is, we're following these ribbons, and even on the GPS, even on my InReach, there's no other trail, so I don't know who's marked this. That's why you got to be bloody careful, hey? Because for all we know, we could be following a trail that someone has just freestyled down pretty much.
A hunter, or you don't know? Like...
Or a hunter, yeah. I mean, it seems like a ridiculous place for a hunter to go. It's about to drop off over there. It's literally been a bit of bush bashing. We need to go past this wall, and there's a break, I can see it through there. So we don't want to go on this side, we want to cut up through, get to the other side of this ridge. This reminds me of my infantry days for sure. I think people always expect you to just be on a path the whole time, but when I was out there navigating, you're not on a route at all, there's no trail. And you just got to work out how you got to box around features and find the clearest path. And sometimes it takes a while, but you've done it before, so you don't panic. We'll get there eventually. We're just trying to find the easiest way, more than anything. Trust your instincts, boys and girls. We need to get to the top of that. I've just seen a little can marker down here. Another can marker down here. Another set of cans. This is actually way more fun than knowing exactly where the trail is. You got to go up onto the South Viking in order to follow its ridgeline down, which will be the path of sort of least resistance. More confirmatory. But these too, even these cans can get you in trouble. The same way someone might lay a yellow ribbon, and they might not be laying it to say, hey, the track's this way. They're laying it so that if they end up going down the wrong path, they can follow their ribbons back. People can do them with the cans. We're getting there. More cans up there. I definitely don't mean to like come off sounding cocky when we talk about this stuff either. It's purely just, you got to be confident and you got to back yourself, because that's half the battle with this stuff. You just got to trust in your abilities and your skills and just back yourself. Wow. Get there. Summit. Nice. Jackets off, hats off, water in.
You could collect some water off my face if you want.
Yeah. What's that noise? Access denied. No. Round 2.
They freaked me out. What's going on?
GoPro just turned on. Spooky. That's the Wildest Valley. So the river crosses down. So we're going to essentially go down this ridgeline and end up along that river. And apparently Luke's got a spooky urban legend to tell us about.
That's it, mate.
The Wildest Valley.
Wannangata.
Wannangata, not the Wallangata. Keen for it. Okay, mate, we crack on again to the bottom. Who knows? Who knows the distance? A lot. Down we go forever. This is a real cool ridge walk right now. It's just getting all the views in. So you got pretty slim pickings for trail markers here. There aren't really any. The cans have disappeared as well. You're just following a real light trail. We've both had a few little slips. It's super slippery ground, especially after the rain we had. And it's all rock straight under all this leaf litter. Another can right here, hard to make out. We'll go down here, there's the trail. Snaking down this ridge as long as we're, you know, more or less center of the ridge, not going too far left towards that steep side or too far right, whoop, or too far right to the other steep side. You're going down the more of a slope of the ridge, you know you're on the right path, and we've just been snaking on and off the trail wherever we find it. I don't think there's been too many people on it in recent days, maybe a couple. Looks like the lunch throne. Woo! Oh. Take a weight off, mate. Just gonna stop here, have a bite to eat, have some water. But yeah, making good progress, I think. So we've worked out we're really only about halfway from the Viking, and it's about to get probably a little bit steeper. The closer we get to the river, the steeper it'll get. Smash the trail mix. Well, it's steepened up a little bit, but I feel like it's only helped us pick up the pace. It hasn't gone into like a crazy descent or anything.
Bloody steep, isn't it?
It sure is. Check out this giant termite mound. It's centered at the bottom of this huge gum tree. Who knows how long before that thing comes down. Wow, I've never seen that. I've never seen one that's like right through the base of a really healthy looking gum tree. That's gonna make a lot of noise when it comes down.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Take down a few trees with it.
Yep. Pretty gnarly. That termite mound there would make a good pizza oven. Ooh, narrows up round here. Yep. Luke just asked me how much further I thought we might be, because his shoulder's starting to give him a bit of hell just because of the swag and the pack and everything, and my toes are starting to feel like they're getting smushed up in the front of my shoes. But I said I can hear the water running, I'm pretty sure. Took a look, and yeah, we're real close. We're real close to that camp at the bottom, so we'll just keep going. What do we got here, brother? Oh, we have a river. But better to take that other track to get to the bottom.
Probably.
There was a three-way fork, so we had three options. We knew all three would lead to the river, but not which one would lead to the campground, so just backtrack about 30 meters. You can see why we didn't necessarily pick the right track the first time. There we go. Oh, mate. Camp. We made it, brother.
Do you want to see if there's another camp closer on the water though?
Yeah, definitely. Luke reckons he might have found a little sandy bank over there to set up camp, but I'm jumping in for a swim right now. Oh yeah, this is gonna take the life out of me. I can feel it already. And we go. Woo! Oh, so fresh. Oh, feels so good on the body after all that bloody downhill hiking. Not warm, I tell you that.
Oh wow, it's cold.
Yeah. Lukey didn't want to be showing up, so going round two with him.
Oh wow. Lordy, lordy.
Come on, go. Yep. Oh. Woo! Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Time to get warmed up. Well, it was a pretty hefty day today, wasn't it, mate?
Oh yeah.
And we've got basically an ascent exactly the same to equal the descent that we just did today. Pretty ready for a feed. It's a bit early, but yeah, I'm just gonna kick back for a bit now, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty cooked. Dry out the underpants. I wonder what it would be like to just slip away into a deep corner of the forest, living hard but simply, living off the land like every other creature on this planet. Just the sounds of the wind, the birds, the running water, the crackling of the fire, no traffic, no phone, no media, unreachable unless in person. It's a funny thought that should seem so strange.
Alright, so while that water is boiling, gonna have a nice cup of tea. I might just tell you about the urban legend of the Button Man.
Oh, the Button Man!
The Button Man. Have you heard about the Button Man?
Yes, I have been waiting to hear this.
So the Button Man. The Button Man is known to frequent this area of the Wonnangatta Valley. And the Button Man, there's urban legends around him where stories of people who have just been camping at night around the fire. He just walks out of the bush and just sits down silently, next to their campsite and doesn't say anything. Now, apparently the way he got the name the Button Man is he makes buttons out of deer antlers, both for his jacket, but also he has like big spaces in his ear, and he puts big deer antler buttons in there.
Wow.
A very strange and spooky man. He just appears out of nowhere. Apparently he doesn't talk much, and he doesn't like people frequenting his area. Apparently he has a cave which he lives in. Now there's a few spooky stories as well, because over the last few years, and you can look this up, there's actually been a few, I don't know if deaths, but they're missing hikers in this Wonnangatta Valley
He tells me this now.
area, right? And some people suspected maybe the Button Man, but the police actually apparently went out and interviewed him, and they cleared him. He's all right, but
so he's legit.
He's he's not a ghost. So I thought when I first saw Button Man, I thought, oh, it's a ghost or something, but it's a legit person. Now, apparently the Button Man likes to show how stealthy he is by sneaking up on hunters. Because hunters are known to be the stealthiest of the stealthiest.
That's cool.
And the Button Man likes to show he's even stealthier. And one of the best stories I've heard about the Button Man is a wildlife photographer who was in this area of the Wonnangatta Valley taking photos of animals, and he was in here for like a week or so.
Yeah. And
when he went back home to check his camera at the end of his trip, he found he was out there by himself, totally by himself, remote. He found a photo of himself sleeping in the tent during the day when he was having
no!
So he suspects it was the Button Man.
No.
And that is the urban legend of the Button Man. Guys, do you have a Button Man story that you've heard of before? I'd love to hear it.
Oh, that just gave me goosebumps, dude. I didn't know he was a legit thing. Yeah, I thought it was just like a story, urban.
That's what I thought as well.
Wow, that's cool.
Legit human.
Imagine if we just like woke up and he was just here sitting by the fire. It's nearly hot chocolate time. Perfect.
Time for me.
Ghost stories and hot chocolate around the campfire. This is where it's at. Yeah. Grew up watching like horror movies and stuff, hey. Me and the old man go upstairs and turn off all the lights, put on the old VHS, or All crackling black and white. And the horror movies are always the worst tapes. They're always crackling and breaking, which made them twice as hectic.
More creepy.
Chucky. And the wind would always slam one of the doors closed, one of the like bedroom doors or bathroom doors. We'd just be like, marshmallows. Oh boy. Little tea going on over there.
That's it, mate.
Little hot chocolate with some marshmallows. Chilling by the fire, drying some clothes. Life's good. Cheers. Oh, been waiting for that all day. Gonna enjoy this. Had some dinner. Get attacked by Luke breaking wood. And enjoy the fire and probably have a real early night. See you in the morning. Night, guys. Oh, so dark. It's about 6:30. My knees are in a lot of pain. We've got a big ascent today, but not allowed to complain about any of it because it's Anzac Day.
Yeah, Anzac.
For the Anzacs. Nice work, Lukey. Appreciate it, brother.
That was good.
The bearded bush ranger.
There we go, that's the new name.
I see you decided to leave your underpants out overnight to dry, mate.
Had an accident last night. I'm gonna make a coffee.
I'm gonna also make a coffee. I'm gonna not sit down. I'm gonna get my brew kit.
You fool, Luke.
He's having a bloody coffee mistake-o over here, oh. Don't get between a man and his hot coffee in the morning, mate. Or his cold coffee. Are you having cold drip?
Yeah,
cold drip.
it's meant to be, yeah, and then I was gonna boil it up on the fire. It didn't work. That's so weird.
Hey, Luke. What's up?
You heard?
Dog and gun. Only for cool people.
I'm gonna have this coffee on the river. See on the flip side.
I told him you can only be in a 10-mile radius of me if you're cool.
Coffee went through me like a bloody freight train.
That's life, mate. It's life out here. It's pack up time. Sadly.
What have you done?
Alright, stick of greatness. Lukey's been very patient with me. I'm always a lot longer packing up in the morning. It's just sort of how I roll, to be honest. We've left some firewood over there for the next people. Nice bundle of little bracken fern, dead bracken fern, and Lukey made sure that the fire wasn't gonna kick back up.
I did.
Leave it better than you found it. However, everybody's been leaving the camps real nice for us, apart from the old poo in the fireplace. Off we go. 13-kilometre ascent. It's all pretty much uphill. Feet are strapped up. We're feeling good. I've had 2 coffees this morning. Let's go. Yes. We're back to the dual wielding. Pretty rough going. Once again, there's a lot of trails around here, and the main one that we want to be on wasn't very obvious. Started following another one. It still goes down the same ridgeline, just a slightly different way. And yeah, it could be a hunter's trail, could be anything. So now we just got to find our way up towards the other one, which is fun. Yeah, hands and knees through here. Been hung up on all sorts of shit. Just giving Lukey boy a taste of the infantry life. Good times. Luke decided he'd pick his own path up. Coo-ee! I know what he'll say too. He'll make a joke about me getting us lost or something, but the thing is, in places like this, when you literally have warning saying wilderness area, tracks not defined or marked, definitely teamwork out here. Literally, if you beeline it towards the sun, you'll walk up to me. How goes the buggered bushranger?
Oh, this swag is just catching on everything.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, it was hard enough work for me pushing through all that, because it's not trail, it's just shrubs and regrowth and stuff.
Oh,
How's that water bag feeling?
I've lost like half a litre on my bloody...
You can't just be a hiker and rely on trails, because like we just saw, we were following a trail, like a, you know, relatively clear trail from the creek. We didn't spear off, or it didn't seem that we had speared off. We didn't sort of get to a junction and go, oh, what way do we go now? It seemed like a real clear track. So who even knows where the trail actually was? You have to keep in mind, this is not a popular trail at all. A lot of the people who do the circuit go back after, I think, Mount Despair. Oh, sorry, the Viking. They hike back that way. So trails are very, very hard to come by, and they're sort of interwoven with, I assume, hunting trails, game trails. So if you're going to do wilderness hikes, I can't stress enough, jump on a nav course, like a proper nav course, especially one that's taught by ex-military. There's a few around, because yeah, it'll help you a lot. You can't rely on trails. So this is meant to be a four-wheel drive trail, and that goes to show, if you can imagine us trying to find a foot trail that only very few people bother to follow. So there you go. That's what you're looking for. So we've come out onto the Zico four-wheel drive trail now, which bloody Luke tells me is a pretty popular four-wheel driving track. So this will take us up a fair way up the mountain, and then we'll have to break off it, do some more bush bashing for like the last, I don't know, last third of the trip, I'd say. Might be a bit of a four-wheel drive trail, but there's still some bloody steep sections.
The snake of the trip.
Luke's just seen a copperhead. Beautiful. Off he goes. Funny that we see it as soon as we're on a road.
Yeah.
There you go, mate. How are we?
He's got beer. You want a beer?
We got one waiting at the top, actually.
Oh, well, it's full of booze, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Mate.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's too easy, that stuff.
Yeah. You do a lot of bushwalking?
We've just had David and his partner rock up in their troopy. And what's your name, sorry?
Shirley.
Shirley, Dave and Shirley. Rocked up in this beautiful troopy. They've just stopped to see what we're up to, and they've just given us some oranges.
Beautiful.
So thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
That'll get us to the top. So
Yeah. Enjoy your trip.
Fair bit of walking.
Thank you.
dude, it's just not pumping around everywhere.
Appreciate that. We're about to come up on the section where we basically break track from this road and do some bush bashing. Okay, that's the bend now. We're going to break off, go into this bush and get up on the trail. Oranges and all. This is it here. What's that? That's how you know.
That's it here.
Time for an orange. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Herb, for the knife, mate. Just the thought of this vitamin C. Pretty much bush bashing back to the car for a few Ks. But in good spirits. We're getting some nice glimpses, some nice final glimpses of the circuit we bloody undertook over the last few days.
What do we got here? We got blackberries.
Yeah, it's all happening through there.
Yes, shake through like a torpedo. Not as fast as a torpedo. Oh, bloody blackberries. Oh, it's the Swagman life. What was that? There's a tree there. Oh, for the Anzacs.
So this is us here, real easy going along this ridge. Bit steep here, and then that is the turn off to the car park. We did it, mate. A lot of bush bashing, but we did it.
Oh, awesome.
Easy stroll home, one little bit of an uphill.
Alright.
Let's go.
I was just saw a really nice looking ant on the ground.
Yeah.
Before they
How's the trip, mate?
before they check it out.
Your hand up?
I'm alright.
Not the car yet. What a time we're having out here. Just absolute freestyle up the mountain. You'd think getting so close to the car it would just be clear, but it's just absolutely not. Everyone's just done an absolute free-for-all. Just to give you an idea as to the actual trail, this is the legitimate trail. That's the actual trail. That's all you get. It's been a challenge. I was just saying to Lukey, it's like when you've basically finished your puzzle and you work out. You're like, are we missing a piece? Where's this final piece? It's got to be, check under the table. Everybody stand up. Where is it? Where's this missing piece? We've done it. We've literally just, see the trail? So we want to connect on and follow that back to the car. Ah! I can't tell you how good this feels. Not the car yet though, not the car. Too soon to celebrate. I see the car, mate. I can't believe I see the car. Oh. We bloody did it, brother. So far, so good. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Eureka! We've done it again! Lukey had a nice cold beer waiting for us at the ute, so throw a bit of that back. Just want to say thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did, as much as we did. Bit of hard yakka, but so much fun. Thank you, everybody who's subscribed. If you haven't yet, please jump on and subscribe because it really helps the channel grow and helps YouTube push it out to more people to enjoy. And if you're interested in supporting, you can follow the link in the description over to my Patreon page. Follow me on Instagram, I do some posts up there as well. Yeah, stay tuned for the next one. And also, before I forget, check out the Bearded Bushrangers YouTube channel. Thanks for showing me around Vicky, mate.
No worries, mate. Cheers.
Oh!